Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here at SMTAi in Chicago, and I'm joined by Mitch from Cogiscan. Mitch, great to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
Nice to see you, Phil.
So much going on in the smart factory industry 4.0 world, and you guys are really pushing things forward. What are the most recent challenges for you, and how are you overcoming those?
Well, what we've really noticed in the last year or so is that companies have completed their studies of Industry 4.0 and are now in planning, implementation phases. And more what we're finding out is that even though these different companies are doing their own independent studies, they're all coming back with a common message to us, which is that to enable Industry 4.0 and get started, a critical first step and the foundation of what they are going to build upon is connectivity between the different machines and systems they have in their factories.
Okay, so you're providing that layer of connectivity. We're hearing lots about machine-to-machine language, standards, those kind of things. I guess you're working with all vendors, all standards?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be open, it's very important that you maintain neutrality and a willingness to partner with any equipment vendor, because ultimately all that matters is serving our end customers' goals. And our end customers don't want to be painted into a corner, right? When they're choosing equipment for factory A in Mexico, a certain equipment set might be a perfect fit. At their higher mix, lower volume factory in Michigan, maybe a different set of equipment would fit. So they need to partner with companies who can provide that foundation of connectivity regardless of what equipment they use. And they might have different equipment sets in different factories for different reasons.
Yeah. What about legacy equipment that we perhaps don't see as Industry 4.0 ready? How do you manage that in terms of connectivity?
Well, fortunately for us, we've been working in this field for about 15 years. And during that time, we've built up a library of adapters for communicating with legacy machines. In a lot of cases, that's actually why the equipment vendors themselves come to us, because they may have a customer who is buying a new line from them. And with that new line, they're getting the latest and greatest software from the equipment OEM, but at the same time, they have an older line that doesn't have that software. So we can connect to that and then provide the bridge to the newer system. Okay. So partnering not only with the equipment vendors to help them integrate their new machines to systems, but also to connect their older stuff to those new systems as well.
Yeah, that's really important, because a lot of these bigger companies are acquired, or they've got all kinds of equipment from all kinds of different areas. And it's more than just the equipment talking to other equipment. There's issues with stock control and all those kind of areas. How important is that in providing a holistic solution?
Well, it's critical, because once you have this data, then the question is, what are we going to do with it? And some of the most obvious uses are to have that real-time visibility of what's going on in your factory, so that you can respond to issues faster, so that you can foresee what's needed next. So again, on this last year or so of talking to people about Industry 4.0, another very common message we're getting is material control. And this is something, of course, that our company was founded upon. But as our customers are collecting data, they're realizing, wow, we can use this data to really streamline how fast and efficiently materials flow through our factory. By talking to a pick and place machine, we can tell people in a warehouse across the parking lot what reel is going to be needed next, or what reels are going to be needed within the next 2 hours, so that they can replenish the lines in real time and prevent downtime. And at these types of trade shows, we're always seeing all these automated warehousing solutions. There's storage towers, there's paternoster style large capacity storage systems. And a large capacity storage system might be great at a high volume factory, but for a higher mix factory, you may need a tower right at the end of the line just to hold the parts for that line. So by being able to connect all these different types of systems and tell them which materials are needed where and when, we can really help with keeping those lines running.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting, and I always look at Amazon as a great example for stock control. The automated robotic vehicles they're using, and the artificial intelligence they're using to get stock in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
Mitch, thanks for talking to me, and thanks very much for your time.
It's always good to see you, Phil.